Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to Fierce Friday with the Million Mom Movement. Today I'm joined by my counsel, Tammy Trissel and Taz Ferreira. And Sherry Packard had some family things she had to tend to. And that's the beautiful thing about our movement and this community is that we all have each other's back and we all have the ability to multitask or take care of our family when needed. And so it's such a gift. Last week I was at my son's performance for Fierce Friday. And so we're always just doing what we got to do to get to the next step. And I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to be here with us today. We're talking about nourishing your body from head to toe. And what does that mean in our Purium community? We're going to cover a ton of products, and I'm super excited to share with you so many tips and tricks that we've come up with through what we've shared, what we've learned so far. So talking about health, right? In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's the holidays, it's crazy out there, right? We're busy taking care of ourselves, taking care of our families, our loved ones, and we're soon to be also, as we're going into the holidays, probably being around other family members, and we can really help to encourage them with the healthy tips that we're going to share with you today. So our bodies are in intricate systems where every part plays a vital role on our overall well-being. So to truly thrive, we must adopt a comprehensive approach that nourishes us from head to toe. So we're going to share a little bit more about how we can nourish ourselves from head to toe. Let me find my screen share here. So Kiara made us this beautiful graph. It was her little homeschool project that I asked her if she would help us out and work on. And we took the information that is on the back of the brochures that we get in all of our box with all these great little tips on it. And we made a similar head to toe like what Purium has to offer, but this one has even more products on it than what the regular, head to toe has on it. So we really wanted to cover even more in depth all this information. So starting with mobility here on my left is joint flex. Joint flex is so important because it can really help your muscle recovery. It can help with reducing inflammation. So think like arthritis, post-workout pain, things like that can really help support your body to not have as much inflammation, and it can help reduce the pain. Also, apothecary helps to reduce inflammation. And what a great gift to give away a bottle of apothecary with a little bow on it. It's even red, it matches the theme of Christmas. And so it makes a really great gift. And it has so many benefits, including, deep sleep and all the other things. But as we're talking about mobility, it really is about reducing inflammation in our bones and joints so that we can move around better and longer. And these things are also can be in the category of anti-aging, of helping us to reduce the signs of aging, right? Because as we age, it might be harder and harder. And so like Tammy shared earlier, like getting outside, doing yoga, doing dry brushing, all of these things can really help you in your daily life. And then of course, we still have our CBD plus 1500, that is a great product that I feel like is underutilized here and is so great for helping with inflammation, helping to reduce the signs of pain, and it can help with so many other things. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it to Taz to share about energy.
Energy. I mean, like everything at Purium gives you energy, right? But we only could just include of certain things. So the white American ginseng is one of my all-time favorite. I wake up looking forward to that. And I have adrenal issues because of, life and stresses and anxiety. And the white American ginseng actually helps that. So instead of going for that cup of coffee, go for the white American ginseng. And what I love about it, it's very cooling. So it cools down the body and it gives you energy. Be energetic. Okay, so for all my perimenopausal women out there, they are obsessed with be energetic because it gives you this boost of energy. It's so good for you. Again, everything here, this is helping your adrenals because why is your energy dipping? Why are you exhausted? Because your adrenals are not working, right? So the white American ginseng, the be energetic, and can't beat this. So the can't beat this, you have the beets, that helps vasodilate, right? So it helps the flow of your blood, of the oxygen, and there's a little bit of coffee in there, right? So I wouldn't give this to my kids when they were really little, but when they started becoming older, like my daughter who's 14, I started to give it to her for, she's an athlete. She does tennis 4 times a week. So I mean, once your kids gets a little bit older, you can start including the Be Energetic. And I know it's one of our favorite products in the sports performance pack. All of our athletes love it. And it really gives them that extra boost whenever they're in the gym. You know that feeling you get when you're like exhausted, like you can't push anymore? The Can't Beat This just takes you to the next level. And it really helps you. Tammy, I'm going to pass it to you for skin.
Thank you, Taz. You guys, I wish when I was a hairdresser, I would have had this hair, skin, and nails to give to all of my customers. I mean, women are spending so much money on all these crazy skin products. And if I would have known then what I know now, beautiful skin starts from within. It's all about the nutrition. I am amazed at how my skin has cleared up and I don't need makeup anymore. And my kids are addicted to the Renew hair, skin, and nails. We love taking those every day. Sometimes they even open the capsules up and put it right into their drink, which is wonderful too. Our nails are so strong. My hair grows so fast. We're all just, we're hooked on the hair, skin, and nails. And then we've got the chlorella. So we actually, in my house, we love the chlorella tablets and we chew them up. And, this is going to help bind to heavy metals and toxins and just really clear out the body of anything that's not supposed to be there. And then we've got the BioRegine. I love this. If you guys haven't tried this yet, it has the superoxide dismutase in it and astaxanthin. And this is really going to go in on a cellular level and really, it moisturizes the skin and it just helps with so much combating free radicals and just makes your skin glow on like you've never seen before. So I absolutely love the BioRegine. I've used about 3 bottles, I would say. And I need to get some more of that because I love that, especially this time of year when your skin gets really dry. And then let's see, Naeva, do you want to do sleep?
Yes, thank you. So sleep, going back, the apothecary, like I was mentioning earlier, also helps with naturally occurring melatonin in your body. And so by taking it half an hour before bed, or actually, if you take it any time of the day, it won't make you drowsy, but you'll still get the benefits at night. So oftentimes we think like we have to take it before bed to get the benefits, but actually you can take it any time of the day. My kids liked having apothecary lemonade. So we'll make lemonade at home with fresh lemons, and then we'll put apothecary in it, and it makes such a yummy cherry lemonade. We also use it in so many different ways. Kainoa likes to actually just take chugs of apothecary. He'll put it in a shot glass and just take it straight. I like it a little bit watered down. But there's so many ways that you can use it. And in our recipe books that we're going to share with you at the end of this call, there's lots of great recipes that you can mix a lot of these superfoods into. And then BioRelax. BioRelax goes along with the BioRegen, and it's for in the evening. So it can help you with your deep sleep. And it's also an alternative if you're traveling this winter for the holidays. If you can't bring the apothecary with you, you can bring BioRelax, and it has tart cherry in it. So that's a really great way to still get that natural occurring melatonin, that deep restful sleep, that anti-inflammation properties from a capsule as opposed to the tart cherry. And back to tart cherry, there is a travel hack for it. It actually fits perfectly into our old shaker cups. So if you still have the plastic shaker cups that we used to have, that we used to send with your packages, you can put the apothecary upside down in there and it fits perfectly. And you put the lid on and you're guaranteed that it won't break. And if it did, it would be inside of your shaker cup, but I've never had it break. That's how I travel with my apothecary, is I put it upside down inside of my plastic shaker cup. So side hack, little travel hack there. And then ionic elements. We like to put our ionic elements into our cherry as well. It's really great with, apothecary with ionic elements can help you get the minerals that you need that will also enhance your deep sleep, really help to remineralize your cells in, overnight. And so these are all really great things to help you get the deepest, most restful sleep through the winter and beyond. So I'll pass it back to you, Taz, for mood.
Oh, I love this. As you're talking about the apothecary in the bottle, I want to go try it right now. That is a great hack. So when I was talking about before about the white American ginseng and adrenals, right? What does that all play in? Stress management, right? You know what Tammy was talking about at the beginning, doing yoga, taking deep breath, Wim Hof breathing, getting outside. These all are all part of the wellness, taking care of yourself in a holistic way. And your moods affect everything. And how are your moods going to get affected? Through minerals, trace minerals. You need all of your biomarkers to be active. And all of these small trace minerals, where are you going to get it? Like I hear so many times, like on the chat, someone asks, do we have something that has magnesium? Well, we have something better, right? We don't have an isolated form of magnesium. We have all of the trace minerals. So you have the ionic elements, which has beryllium, selenium. I mean, I would highly encourage everyone to go look at their certificate of authenticity for the ionic elements. You will see we have everything, because so many people come to me and they're asking for specific minerals, and I'm like, that is not how you take it. You need to take it all together, and our ionic elements is my favorite. It's the one I recommend everywhere. And with that, when our adrenals and our moods is taking a dive, the white American ginseng, again, it helps with fatigue, it helps with our stress, helps with our mood, it helps with our gut. And the CBD, we always speak about that, how it's the most underutilized product we have at Purium, and we need to start using it. What I love about it, it has no THC. It's 1,500 milligrams of CBD. So this really, it allows your cannabinoid system to be activated. So it activates everything. So sometimes if you have a hard time to focus, take some sprays of your CBD. The unflavored is my favorite because you can add it to, now we have all of those adaptogenic mushrooms. You can just spray some in there. We have the essential, we have the mocha, we have the turmeric. Just spray some in there. And I mean, now you're just elevating our adaptogenic mushrooms, our functional mushrooms to another level. And it will help your mood. It will help your cognitive ability. It will help everything. To you, Tammy, for focus.
Oh, I'm so happy I got this one. So I have some stories I can share about this. So my little guy being on the spectrum, he had a really hard time focusing. He was stuttering, and I had him in speech therapy, occupational therapy. And when I started learning about the gut-brain connection, I started cleaning up his diet. And his therapists were noticing, like, what are you doing? He was saying the first word of every sentence about 40 times, and he had a tic and he was turning his head. And all of that within 2 weeks went away. I started adding in the In Focus, the ionic elements, and the zeolites. And he was also taking the apothecary. So we would make a nice little concoction at night. We'd do the apothecary with the In Focus and the ionic elements. And you can put the zeolites right in there too. And we were also giving him the biomedic. So this was cleaning up his gut, and that gut-brain connection, he really started lighting up. The stuttering went away, the tics went away, and he was making eye contact. They were blown away. His therapists were just like, what are you doing? So these products I can speak personally to, they really, really, really work. The zeolites are going in and getting the heavy metals out of the brains. I just didn't know what I didn't know. He had immunizations, and there were all these things I was feeding him that had dyes and heavy metals and, the bad chocolates. So he had a lot of those heavy metal buildups in his brain. So the zeolites, I think, really did help. And, getting over 70 trace minerals with the ionic elements in there. And the In Focus is absolutely amazing. And this time of year, we actually, into his apothecary drink at night, he loves the Immune Shield. We put that right in there too. And he loves it. He chugs it down and he actually requests it. He's like, I need my apothecary drink. And the Revive It All. This is so good. I have taken the Revive It All. I have my aunts and uncles. This is going to go in and scrub the synapses of the brain and clean it up. It's like a little car wash working in there. It's just scrubbing everything in the brain. So you'll really notice. And I have some customers that don't even change their diet. They've just added in the Revive It All and they're noticing big shifts. And we could probably add the mushrooms to this list now too for the focus. You know, give your customers the mushrooms. I have a sweet 80-year-old lady and she got the aminos and the mushrooms and the Revive It All. So there's so many things that we can do. You know, when you see an elderly person starting to kind of lose it, there's nothing worse. It's so sad. Dementia and Alzheimer's and these things, we can, you know, really work on the preventative route. So I absolutely love these products. Naeva, do you want to share about vision?
Absolutely. Thank you, Tammy. So Super Xanthan is a really great one. We talk about it a lot to help protect your skin, but it also helps to protect your eyes. And so Super Xanthan has so many incredible benefits, but it's really great for your eye health. And then vitamin C, our C from nature, is also really great for eye health, can really help you to maintain your eye health. And it's something that I feel like we don't talk about enough, right? We don't always, we think about vitamin C as boosting our immune system and all these other things that it can do, but it also is beneficial for your eye health. And spirulina, if you didn't know, spirulina is nature's multivitamin. It has so many different incredible properties, but it also helps to feed your eyes. So it helps to feed, you know, your neurotransmitters and, you know, help you with your vision. And then carrot juice plus, we often hear about if you eat more carrots, you'll have better eyesight. Well, our carrot juice plus is like equivalent to eating like 100 or 300 organic carrots when you have that, because um the carrots are grown in regenerative soil, they are nutrient dense, and unlike, I don't know if you've ever eaten different types of carrots, but I've actually had carrots like on a veggie tray and really thought like, wow, these carrots have no flavor. And maybe it was because they were not organic, or even if they are organic, sometimes they just aren't grown in that regenerative soil, and so the flavor is lacking. And you might even notice at the farmers market, sometimes the carrots are a lot brighter at the farmers market and a lot sweeter when they're fresh out of the soil than they are when you get them packaged at the store. So if you can get them fresh or grow carrots where you are, then it's, of course, fresh is always best, and getting it local and organic. But our carrot juice plus is incredible, and it's blended with rice bran solubles, which is really great healthy fat. And carrots are great for your eyesight. And so all of these in combination can really help you with your vision. So I'm going to pass it over to Taz for cardio.
Okay, cardio, you know, biking and trying to get your heart up. This is all super important, right? But are people really connecting how important minerals are for the heart? You know, we're talking about magnesium, the sodium, potassium pumps. These are so important for your heart to be functioning at its complete level. So introducing the ionic elements. This is why we talk about that. The minerals are so important. We know we can't stress it enough. If you just look at our chart here, we've spoken about ionic elements so many times. It comes back because it's so essential. Maybe even calling it essential ionic elements. You know, it's really one of the foundation pieces in everything we do. And it's so simple. 3 times a day, you just add a couple drops to your water, and you know, you've just taken your health to a whole nother level. The heart aid is amazing. I have so many people who used to be on so many heart medication who switch over to our heart aid because it helps support your heart. It helps oxygen levels. Do you guys know that? It helps the oxygen levels in your heart. And our spirulina, you know, Naeva just spoke about it, how it's nature multivitamin. You know, it also has the omegas. our heart needs the omegas, right? So it's so complete. So we're showing you here, we're breaking down all the organs for you, and we're showing you how in our vast Purium products, I know we have a lot, but a lot of times, we're re-saying the same products. So you understand how it helps functionally help all of your organs together and how it works synergistically. I think this is something we need to understand. You can't just use one product and think that one product is going to help everything. No, you have to use all the products together. This is why Dave designed everything. Like an example, the ULT, it's made like that. So we have a complete package of everything that our body needs to start. And once you start, now you can start adding all the goodies. Everything else we're talking about, start adding that, start building your pantry of the future, and now you are up leveling your health, your mind, your stress, and your cardio. To you, Naiva. To you, Tammy.
All right, let's talk about the gut. So, the gut-brain connection, again, we're back to that. Once you clean up the gut-brain connection is going to light up. And for that, we have the Aloe Digest. For a lot of my customers, especially if they have celiac, I recommend the Aloe Digest along with the ionic elements that we keep talking about. And that would be a good replacement for the Biomedic. I give my kids the aloe all the time. I used to have my esophagus stretched like twice a year because I was dealing with so much inflammation. And now with the Aloe Digest, I don't get acid reflux, heartburn, indigestion. It's like that Pepto-Bismol commercial. I'm like, oh, it needs to be the Aloe Digest commercial. That really will soothe the digestive system. I absolutely love our aloe, and we have an aloe concentrate as well. If you need just to take a shot of it, I mixed it up. The aloe concentrate the other day, I took some watermelon and some beets and I put the aloe concentrate in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so delicious. And then we have the probiotics. This is so good, and for people that are struggling with digestive issues, a lot of times they can't swallow capsules. So what I love about the probiotic is you can open that up and you can put it right into like applesauce or something like that they can very easily, their smoothie or whatever, you can sneak it in for kids. I do this all the time for my little guy. I'm sneaking that probiotic in there and he doesn't even know, he cannot taste it. And then the enzyme advantage, when I really personally started cleaning up my gut, I couldn't handle raw food. I didn't have the digestive flair to break down the raw food. So, it was a lot of cooked vegetables at first. So when I started adding in the enzyme advantage, I really noticed that I was having an easier time digesting things. So I absolutely love the enzyme advantage, especially if somebody's having digestive issues. Okay, and Naiva, you're on immune.
Thank you so much, Tammy. Immune. Let's talk about our immunity. We're going into the colder winter months, and even here in Hawaii, it's been rainy, and believe it or not, I had to wear socks. And for the cold, I love having Zinc Aid. Like Tammy mentioned earlier, Zinc Aid has vitamins A, C, D, and E in it. So it's got you're getting, a lot of different vitamins with your Zinc Aid. So you're not only boosting your immune system, but you're getting a ton of other essential vitamins into your body as well. And zinc is something that is best taken over time. So it's recommended that you take 3 capsules. But what I've recently learned is it's best to take 3 capsules, is like 1 in the morning, 1 at noon, and 1 in the evening, as opposed to taking all 3 at once. Your body absorbs things, and if you take them a little bit at a time, your body can absorb them better. So a lot of the things, the hair, skin, and nails, or the certain things that you will need to take, like I think the joint flex, you take 6 a day. You can take 2 in the morning, 2 at noon, 2 in the evening. So if you set yourself a little alarm on your phone or find a way that works well for you, I make little containers with the ones that I'm going to take in the morning, the ones I want to take in the afternoon, and the ones I want to take in the evening. And that way I can stay really organized. And once a week, I refill those containers. And so that way I can spread them out throughout the day and I can really simplify the process. So find what works well for you, but definitely spreading them out makes it easier for your body to get all of the benefits. So just wanted to share that tip with you all because I recently learned that as well. Virusure is a really great one right now. As you know, it's getting colder. There's so many viruses. We're hearing about different illnesses, spiking right now as the climates are getting colder. And what we've shared before is that, is it really, is it because of the cold, or is it because we're eating a lot of extra sugar right now? Because sugar actually brings down your immune system, and eating, breads and other foods that turn into sugar, that can lower your immune system as well. And so is it the sugar that's lowering our immune system, or is it just that it's cold outside? I don't know. You can ask yourself that. But in any case, adding in the Virusure and the Zinc Aid can really help you to boost your immune system so that you can try to avoid any kind of, sickness that might be going around, any colds and flus. Let's just boost our immune system so we can stay healthy overall. And we've shared so many things. A lot of the products, as you've noticed, are versatile. You can use them for more than one thing. You might be using it for eyesight and brain health and certain, like, multiple things that it's helping you with depending on the product itself. And so all of these are not just like, it doesn't just help with one thing. They all help with multiple levels of helping us stay healthy. And then, of course, Immune Shield, like Tammy shared, is a great one. So the Immune Shield, in combination with the In Focus, was designed for kids, but everybody can have it. It's a tincture. It's in glycerin, so it's sweet. You can add it into your apothecary. You can just put it under your tongue, however you prefer to take those tinctures. My kids love the In Focus and the Immune Shield because it's tasty. And adding it to your tart cherry is a great idea, right? There's so many different ways that you can get this into your body, but definitely if you have little ones, this is great for them. They're going to school, they're being exposed to lots of other little kids, they're touching things and maybe not washing their hands as often as we'd like. And so it's really important that we just feed our bodies and our families' bodies everything that we need to help stay healthy. So I just wanted to show you this whole graph.